Hey everybody, it's Patricia and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do something a little different. I have on this table almost everything that I have crocheted. I sent 3 things I made to my great niece, so those are gone. Those were some of the first things I made, so they're gone. Here is pretty much everything else I have made. Yeah, this is it. I am going to go through all these items and decide they were all a learning experience. As you know, I started crocheting January 1st of this year, so I've only been crocheting for a few months. And I look at every one of these things as a learning, teaching moment. And I think I'm getting good enough now where I think I'm ready to start making things to sell. So that's what we're doing today. Now, a lot of these have flaws and they won't. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so things that have a little bit of a flaw in them, I'm not going to list them. So, but I will decide if I want to actually make them again. That's another thing I'm going to think about. So let's just get started. Let's just jump right in. First thing I have is this little coaster for your drink. This one's mine. It was the first one I made. To me, it's not perfect. I am going to make these to sell. This one I'm going to keep for myself. So I'm going to put a pile here. I'm on my dining room table. And I've got my ring light up, so hopefully it's enough light. I don't have my microphone, so I'm not sure how the audio is. This is a big room, so it might be a little echoey in here. Sorry about that. Okay, next. This is one of my early crochet pieces. It is a little, she is a ladybug. I didn't make her goggles. She's rough around the edges. This is something, I'm not going to sell that. I guess I will keep her and decide what I'll do with her later, but she is not one that's going to be sold. I'm going to put her back here. Next, I have this dandelion, or not dandelion, my goodness, jonquil. She's pretty basic, but she's okay. There's a couple of little flawed stitches, but nothing I think too bad. She's actually not bad. I could sell her in a market. That's what I'm thinking. So she's going in a separate bin or separate area where I'm going to start making things to sell at a market. She's going to go in a market. So I'm going to get a separate spot for that. Next, this was another learning. Well, they all were learning. This one, I think my eyes are off a little. My little bill's off a little. Otherwise, I mean, I like it. It's nice. This one I am going to put to sell at a market. This is not good enough for my Etsy shop, I don't think. So I'm going to put this over here and she will be sold when I actually can go to a market. I'm going to, my goal is maybe by Christmas time can do a market. I don't know. Next, this mushroom guy. I love this guy. Part of me wants me to keep him, but I'm thinking I don't need to keep him. I think I'm going to sell him. Now, the question is, does he need any kind of extra embellishments? And that's going to be another question. So this one I'm going to list on my Etsy, but we're going to go through that pile again before we're done. This goose with his hat, again, I think this one, let me look at him pretty close. Yeah, I think I'm going to list him in Etsy, and I'm going to like put him over here, and then we will go over that pile again. These two I made for me. So this one I adapted a pattern I found and made my own. This is supposed to be Monet. Nathan thinks he is Colonel Sanders. His hat comes off. All these lovely hats. So yeah, he was for me. Queen Elizabeth, she's the first one I made in this style. Her head, I learned that the head's not, I learned how to secure the head, make the heads better. So she is staying with me, and here we go. I'm also keeping Van Gogh. I'm not going to make these for markets. I made these for me, and they're just going to stay here with me. So there we go. This one is so cute. I don't know if you can see all of her. I will go over them again, but this one I'm going to sell, and like I said, we'll go over that pile again in a minute. I made a little possum. The possum's cute. I'm going to sell the possum, but the possum's going to be sold at a market. Next, I have this penguin. The penguin, I think, turned out really cute. The penguin I'm going to sell. So let me put it over in my sell pile. That will be on Etsy. This one, I did not like how it turned out. It just, yeah, not happy with this one at all. Not sure what I'm going to do with that, but it's not going to be sold anywhere. My bunny. I love this bunny. Hello. Bunny has, I ran out of one type of yarn, went with another yarn. Yeah, bunny was a learning experience. I'm going to keep this bunny just because it's not good enough to sell. I'm going to make more of this bunny though. This one is one I want to sell in my shop, so I will be making more bunnies. This little fairy, she's supposed to be a fairy. I didn't make the wings. She is good enough to sell. I don't think I want to sell her in my, I think I can, yeah. Let's list her in Etsy. I need to fix her eyelashes, but we'll discuss that in a minute. Let's see. The seagull. I like the seagull. I don't like the legs. Legs need to be redone. Head's a little crooked. You can't see that right here. I think I will put, he needs to be reworked. So he's going in a separate pile to be worked on. Yes. This little pig turned out kind of cute. This little pig I want to sell at market. So yeah, I'm going to set her aside. Don't think I'm going to make any more pigs. But yeah, she can go in a market. I love my alien. I'm going to make more aliens to sell. And I'm actually going to get the keychain. I've ordered the stuff to make keychains. So this one I'm going to put in my Etsy pile because I will list them on my Etsy. See how they do. Sell them at markets as well. This is the first little bear I made, and I think this little bear turned out really cute. Yeah. I am going to keep this little bear. It's not perfect enough. I might make more little bears like that. It was cute. This little bird I love. I'm going to sell this little bird. I don't know if I want to sell it on Etsy. Well, we'll try. We'll put it over here. Dragonfly. A little crazy dragonfly. I think I'm going to try to sell this on Etsy. Yep. Queen Elizabeth I. I've got more to do to her, but she's just going to stay here with me. But I'm going to put her in the rework pile because I'm going to do some stuff to her. Alligator. Crocodile. Actually, he's a crocodile. Yeah, I think he is good enough for Etsy. Here is my seahorse. I love this seahorse. I think the seahorse turned out pretty good. I think it is good enough for Etsy, so I'm going to lay it over here. My hippo. I don't like the hippo's pants. I'm going to keep the hippo, I believe, just for myself. This hippo is going to stay with me. I'm seriously thinking about making another one for Etsy, but making different clothes. I have this little bee I made. I think this little bee will go on Etsy. I've got this little rat. I am not sure. I do want to sell the rat. I don't know if I'm going to make any more rats. I do like it. It needs something for its hands. But I think I'm going to put that in for market. Yeah. I think have a market. And then there is this. I absolutely love this little crab. I'm going to make a ton of these. These are something I really want to make for my market. I'm actually going to keep this one for myself. And then last, this one I'm definitely keeping. This is my little shrew, my little Benedict. He still is lacking a little embellishment, but this one I'm going to keep for myself. Now, there's some things I'm going to do some embellishments, and so I will show you that in a later video. But right now, let me go over what I'm going to actually put listed on my Etsy and discuss each one. Let's look at them a little more in depth. So, the bumblebee. I think the bumblebee is fine. I might try to straighten up the mouth a little bit. I'm going to put some blush on the cheeks. Otherwise, I think it's good to go. I think I might put some blush on the cheeks of this seahorse, but I think the seahorse is good to go. I am fine with this. Oh, there will be no more seahorses. Bumblebees, maybe. Seahorses, no. Dragonflies, yes, I would like to make more dragonflies. And I think this one's fine. It doesn't need any work. As you know, this one doesn't need work, just needs keychains. My little bird, I think I want to do a little embroidery on the bird. So that's something that's coming. Crocodile, I think he needs a mouth. I've got to do the mouth. I haven't done that yet. So I got to work on that, make the mouth. The penguin is all set to go. She needs her eyelashes fixed and some blush. The hamster needs some blush and some embroidery on her top. I think I'm going to do a little embroidery, put some buttons on my duck or my goose here, and I might tack his hat on so it doesn't fall off because it keeps falling off. And my little mushroom guy here I think needs a little bit of blush and I think some little embellishments, and then that one's good to go. So that's it. That is everything I've made. Once I've done my embellishments, I've done things I'm going to do to fix everything the way I want them. Let's see, I'm going to put everybody right here. After I get everybody how I want them, and then I will show them to you in a later video. So guys, thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I'd love it if you would subscribe. If you're a fellow crocheter, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what channels you watch, or if you have a channel, I would like to go and subscribe and check out your channel. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see you next time.